this watch will turn back time. During Watches and Wonders, Cartier launched a couple of really cool new watches, and as they always do, and it's always a pleasure going there because the elegance of Cartier is just simply stunning. And amongst these new models was a couple of Santos Dumont watches. All of these coming in precious metals, and there was one particular piece that caught my attention. And that is the Cartier Santos Dumont, reference number WGSA0102, or as I would like to call it, the Rewind or Reverse. I was interested in this watch and therefore I wanted to go hands-on with it. The watch is based upon the classic Santos Dumont case, and it is the large version of it. The case measures 31.4 millimeters in diameter by 43.5 millimeters in length and has a thickness of just over 7 millimeters. The large and the medium versions of the Santos Dumont are the models that I would prefer because they fit my 16.5 centimeter in circumference wrist the best. And therefore, I appreciated this particular model being in a size that many will like to wear. And as you can see, on my wrist, it really looks stunning. But it's not just because of the size, it's actually because of how it looks and how it tells time. At first glance, you would not notice. If you look closer, this watch is actually running backwards. And this is achieved by a modification of the caliber 230 NC, which is based on a Piaget movement that they rotated and the hands are inverted. So therefore, the watch is running backwards. And at some point, it actually feels as if time would also run backwards. What makes this watch so exceptionally beautiful, except from the fact that it tells time backwards, is the Canadian lacquer dial. This red is stunning to say the least. And at first glance, I actually didn't notice that the numerals on the dial were counterclockwise. I like this thing because you actually have to look closer because there's more going on the dial, and the color used for the dial is so present that there is a little more depth to the dial itself and to the way the watch tells time. The case is made out of platinum, and of course for platinum, Cartier always uses a red ruby cabochon, which is great again because it pairs well with the dial used. And of course, the red strap. It's actually not a red strap, it's more a brown or dark brown, Bordeaux kind of colored alligator skin watch strap, which fits to the watch very nicely because if the strap would have been also in the same color as the dial would not come out as much as it does with this color used for the watch strap. And there's a very easy reason: the darker background, therefore you have more contrast, and therefore the dial comes out even more. And before I end this video, I'd like to take the opportunity to talk about the other 3 Santos Dumont models launched at Watches and Wonders. There's one more version that is also limited to 200 pieces, also made out of platinum. It has a olive green dial, which looks fantastic as well. I'm not particularly the type for these types of Arabic numerals. It still looks great and I like the color, but there are 2 more that are pretty nice. There's a rose gold version with a nice blue colored dial and a nice blue strap, which looks fantastic too, very fresh, emitting summer vibes. And last but not least, there is a yellow gold version with a taupe colored dial and a taupe alligator strap. This one, even though it has the Arabic numerals, is a watch that I would wear. I like how the taupe pairs with the yellow gold casing. And if you watched a couple of my videos lately or checked out my Instagram, you will notice that I'm all about the taupe colored strap. So that's it. This was a review of the new Santos Dumont watches by Cartier. that have come out this year. Unfortunately, the 200 pieces for the Rewind Santos Dumont are already allocated and gone forever. Maybe not. Maybe you will find one at auction or secondhand at a dealer sometime. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to watch 2 other reviews of Cartier watches, I have 2 videos here for you to check out. And as always, please do subscribe. And if you feel like it, put a thumbs up. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.